Crazy Quilt, Eraser, Polka Dot Man, Mime, Tarantula, King Tut, Orca, Killer Moth, Orange Harriet, Zodiac Master, Gentleman Ghost, Clock King, Calendar Man, Kite Man, Cat Man, Zebra Man, and the Condiment King.
Okay, are you making some of those up?
Nope, they're all real. Probably worth the Google.
There are two kinds of comic book villains. The first kind are exactly what you expect. Some 7-foot tall dude wearing black armor with glowing eyes whose entire backstory is that the universe wronged him, and now he can erase galaxies by sneezing. You look at him and you think, yeah, I'm staying the fuck away from that guy. Then there's DC's approach. Some writer in the 1950s walked into work, probably still high off of whatever the hell they were putting in Coca-Cola back then, and said, what if Batman fought a guy covered in polka dots? Greenlight that shit now. The next one, dress him like a giant eraser. Outstanding. And then we have criminals whose signature weapon is ketchup, mustard, and relish. Give this motherfucker a raise right now. And the crazy part is, DC never stopped. Every decade they make another villain, and you look at them and think, there's no fucking way this person ever won a fight. Then you read the comics and realize that some of these idiots are way scarier than they have the right to be. So today we're going to talk about the weirdest villains DC has ever created, starting with the poster child for Don't Judge a Book by its absolutely horrendous cover, Polka Dot Man. I'm sorry, but if I was Batman and this guy jumped off a rooftop, I don't think I'd try to save him. You're telling me a grown-ass man woke up, put this on, looked in the mirror, and went, yeah, today I'm becoming Gotham's greatest criminal. Everything about him screams joke character. The name, the costume, the fact he's literally covered in polka dots. You'd expect him to throw stickers at people, and that's kinda what he does, except these dots are weapons. Originally they were gadgets. They became buzzsaws, a giant fist, and another one became a flying disc he could ride on. One even became a ladder because apparently OSHA violations were a superpower. They're not only extra-dimensional energy now, but some of them become portals and explode, become restraints, or become giant blades. Imagine trying to fight somebody where every attack does something different. One you dodge because it's a giant saw, and the other one is a portal below your feet. You literally have no idea what's coming next. Then James Gunn somehow took this ridiculous bastard, gave him one of the saddest backstories in the Suicide Squad, and made half of the internet genuinely care when he died. But Polka Dot Man is just the gateway drug. Take Condiment King. No, seriously, Condiment King. His entire gimmick is that he attacks people with ketchup and mustard. How do you even pitch this to somebody? And how do they say yes? And before anybody says, yeah, that's obviously a joke character, it was, originally. Then writers got off the cocaine and started asking, but what if we took our villains seriously? Now imagine getting bear maced every attack, but it's actually spicy Dijon. Dijon? Is that how you say the mustard brand? Anyway, suddenly this idiot starts sounding like the worst employee at a hot dog stand. Then there's the Eraser. This man is dressed, well, like an eraser. First time I saw him, I thought he was gonna start vibrating in my mom's desk drawer. But no, he erases evidence. He's basically a bad guy crime scene cleaner. Imagine Gotham Police trying to catch someone and there's literally no evidence to use. But he's really less of a supervillain and more of an inconvenience with legs. Clock King has become one of my favorites because he has literally no powers. None. Zip. Zero. His ability is being on time. That's it. He is so absurdly good at timing every moment that he can fight fucking Batman. He'd lose, but he can fight him. Imagine losing to someone whose greatest weapon is Google Calendar. Batman spends years mastering every martial art known to man, and Clock King says, yeah, but according to my calculations, you'll blink in 2.4 seconds. What? Crazy Quilt. He better not be a part of the Crazy Quilting Club spelled with all Ks. He's a blind painter whose helmet lets him see through light, while also hypnotizing people and firing energy beams. Every sentence I talk about this guy, it sounds worse. He's basically if your grandpa's hemorrhoid blanket became sentient. And then there's the 10-eyed man. I swear to God, comic writers used to play Mad Libs. This dude's eyes are on his fingertips. That's it. That's stupid. All he can do is look around corners, stick one hand under a door, over a wall, behind his back. Congratulations, he's watching you through his fucking pinky finger. I just feel bad for all the girls he's with. The best part about all these characters is that DC never tries to pretend that they weren't weird. They just keep bringing them back, sometimes as jokes and sometimes as legitimate threats. Most of the time, both in the same story. Comic books are one of the only places where someone named Darkseid can exist in the same universe as a man dressed like an office supply. God damn it, it works. I genuinely hope DC never stops making characters like these. Not every villain needs to be some ancient god. Sometimes I want to see Batman spend 6 issues tracking down a sociopath whose weapon of choice is fucking relish. That's comics, and I wouldn't have it any other way. If you liked or even tolerated me talking about these things, please consider subscribing. It helps out the channel and gives me the drive to make more of these videos. Thanks for watching.